Well, hello. I'm sorry to inform you, but your regular host, Guy Moose, he's not going to be able to make it today. You see that the bout with the pirates the other day really kind of sent him on a bad way. He's not feeling good, and he's got a couple knocks in the head. And he told me I'm his good friend Ronnie. And he said, "Hey Ronnie, can you go down and give this my audience a little bit of help?" I said, "Sure there. Sure, I'll go do that for you. Not a problem. I'll do my best to say a few words for you and make sure the good people know that you're okay." So here we go. First of all, of course, he has always got a quote for you. And this morning, I'm really sorry, but he's got a quote from a guy, actually a lady, that I've never heard of before. And he hadn't either. But her name is Marilyn Hepburn. And she's a writer, and she hasn't written very many popular books, so even if you look her up online, you're going to have quite a trouble time trying to find her. But she's there, I promise. I did find her eventually, because I was on this quote website. And they said on the quote website, they gave her name, but when I went to look her up, I couldn't find her anywhere. So I just had to do this really long search, and eventually I found her. But anyway, Marilyn Hepburn is her name, and she says this: "You don't have to know where you're going to get to where you need to go." See, I think Guy is feeling a little bit confused because he just got this morning show up and going. He's feeling really good, and then all of a sudden bad things happen, and he has gotten, quite traumatized by the situation, and he's not sure which way he should go. But as this quote says from Miss Marilyn, I think it's a miss, could be a missus, who knows, I didn't see a picture of her husband. Anyway, so you don't have to know where you're going to get where you need to go. And boy, that's a good thing, because a lot of times I don't know where I'm going. A lot of times I'm quite lost, indeed. I know how it is to be quite lost. It's scary. But I know you can survive. I'm sorry. I'm back. Sometimes I just get a little bit emotional when I think about it. But at any rate, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get lost on this show. Next, we had a little news blip, I guess. More of just a video. We're gonna try to give you a link in the description. And it's a link of a little girl. I guess she's kind of a bigger girl now, but she was a painter. And she had a very interesting way that she came about her paintings with some visions and whatnot. It's very unique and very interesting, and you can take a look. You might think it's a bit odd. I don't know. It does seem a little bit odd, but what's fascinating, excuse me, is her paintings themselves. They are quite amazing. But anyway, speaking of being lost, I think Guy was maybe a bit lost when he put that in there, because I have no idea how it goes with anything else, but he said he was going to share news, so I guess it's just something interesting he found. So at any rate, and I guess kind of try to wrap this up, he has something he called a takeaway. Now, I'm not going to take away this song, because that's what he said was a takeaway. Because if I took it away, he'd probably get pretty angry. So I'm just going to talk to you about the sign. So the sign says, "Not all who wander are lost." Now, if I'm quite honest, I do feel a little bit lost of how I'm supposed to try to bring all this together. But I guess when you think about it, the quote that talks about, if you don't know where you're going, you don't really need to get to where you go. And if you're wandering, you're not necessarily lost. I can kind of see that, because, I guess sometimes you're out there, life's happening, things get confusing, but you might be doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I could see that, right? Sometimes though, and I don't know, the story I guess even kind of fits in. Sometimes you look at people like that little girl who's got a vision. It seems like she's got this destiny laid out for her, and you don't feel that way, and you feel confused, and why do these things happen? Why do these bad things happen, like God feels, and things happen to you, and you wonder what in the world is going on, and then down the road you look back and think, wow, if I hadn't that, and even if it was bad, now I'm here, and wow, it's amazing to be here. And sometimes those things happen, and I think we need to be, a little bit more patient and let them kind of work themselves out. We got to keep doing the right thing. We got to keep following the right kind of path, if you know what I'm saying. But you got to keep rolling with it, right? You got to keep, one foot in front of the other, keep moving along, and you're going to get to where you need to go. All right, so I kind of forgot to say good morning, Vamoose. And so I'm going to have to say goodbye, Vamoose, because I got to go.